Birds are among the most exciting and promptly liked animals on Earth, giving an unmatched nature experience to a large number of people around the world. For a number of people, birds would rank pretty low on a rundown of most dangerous creatures, and which is all well and good. By far most of birds are too little and ailing in normal weapons to deliver everything except the most irrelevant of wounds. However, birds are also the most diverse group in the animal kingdom, meaning they come in all shapes and sizes, some of which are big and very sharp. You will see in this list that size does matter, with some of the most dangerous birds being bigger than the average man. But size and strength aren't the only weapon in the killer bird's armory. Dagger-sharp beaks, crushingly powerful claws, and even poison are all on the list, not to mention strength in numbers. Anyone who has been dive-bombed by angry crows or seagulls will know about this, as will anyone familiar with the classic movie, The Birds. Fiction aside, birds can be dangerous, even deadly, and let's not forget they are the direct descendants of the dinosaurs. Here is the list of the 10 most dangerous birds in the world in the countdown. Number 10. The pituhui are present throughout the jungles of New Guinea. The pituhuis are the only known birds to carry a toxin. There are 3 different species of pituhui, the most poisonous of which is the hooded pituhui, Pituhui dicris. The skin and feathers of this rather unassuming-looking, brightly colored bird contain the powerful neurotoxic agent botryotoxin, the same poison found on the skin of poison dart frogs. This is one of the deadliest toxins found anywhere in nature. The toxic nature of this bird is well known to local hunters, who avoid it. The poisonous pituhuis, including the hooded pituhui, are not thought to create the toxic compound themselves, but instead sequester them from their diet the same way as the poisonous South American frogs. The most likely source is the meliorid beetle on which the frogs and birds are known to dine. While the bird may contain only small traces of botryotoxin, just a fraction of a gram can lead to paralysis, cardiac arrest, and death to humans. Number 9. The red-tailed hawk is one of North America's larger hawks, and it's one of the most familiar. It is a bird of prey that breeds throughout most of North America, from the interior of Alaska and northern Canada to as far south as Panama and the West Indies. It is one of the most common members within the genus of Buteo in North America or worldwide. Red-tailed hawks weigh between 3 and 4.4 pounds, and have a wingspan of nearly 5 feet. Most red-tailed hawks are rich brown above and pale below, with a streaked belly and, on the wing underside, a dark bar between shoulder and wrist. The nest is placed in a tree near open areas, and it's fiercely defended. When the nest is built in an area frequented by humans, the hawk may perceive humans as a threat and attempt to drive them from its territory. Attacks on humans usually involve fast swoops and raking with massive talons. In Connecticut, during the 2010 hawk nesting season, multiple people were attacked by a territorial individual. Several victims were struck on the head and injured, and school athletics classes had to be moved indoors. Countdown. Number 8. The mute swan are one of the largest flying birds in terms of weight and are known to be hostile to humans. One specimen from Poland weighed in at a massive 51 pounds, 23 kilograms. Although around 30 plus lbs, 15 kilograms, is more common for a large male. To get this bulk off the ground, swans need to have tremendously powerful wings. Along with this, they also have strong, very muscular necks and a painful bite. When you combine this with the swan's tendency to very aggressively defend their nesting sites, in pairs, you can imagine why swans have the reputation as being particularly dangerous. The wings of the swan are very powerful, though not strong enough to break an adult man's leg, as is commonly misquoted. That said, there have been a number of cases of children and some elderly people having bones broken by swans. Countdown. Number 7. The lammergeier is German for lamb vulture. It was believed that the most predatory vulture species fed on lambs. It is this bird's penchant for hard food items that require aerial dropping to access that make it potentially dangerous. These giant birds can grow up to 4 feet tall. They have a wingspan between 7 and 9 feet and usually weigh around 10 to 15 pounds. Believing that the vultures would carry off human babies, concerned parents hunted the birds to the brink of extinction. Lammergeiers have adapted to favor the soft marrow inside bones, which is what remains when other vultures have stripped the carcass. To access the marrow, the bird carries the bones into the air and drops them to shatter on the rocks below. This poses a definite threat to any humans in the vicinity. Lammergeiers consider tortoises viable bone substitutes, and treat them in the same way. Number 6. The snowy owl. The large white bird immortalized by the Harry Potter series, is the most northerly bird of prey on the planet. Native to harsh Arctic tundra, snowy owl is one of the largest and most beautiful species of owls in the world. As the name suggests, they are mostly white with dark gray spots. This large owl typically weighs between 3.5 to 6.5 pounds and has a wingspan up to 60 inches. With the attack of razor-sharp talons, snowy owl could drive their predators away. If a human is a threat, they would target head and the eyes. Snowy owl's track to the eyes could be very serious. Number 5. The great northern loon's a large diving bird which also known as common loon. They have a length between 24 to 39 inches and wingspan up to 60 inches. The spear-like beak is the most highlighting feature of great northern loon. These migratory birds spend their summer in lakes and ponds in northern United States, Canada and Greenland. In winter, they migrate to south, to Pacific and Atlantic coastlines. From the physical features, you could easily say that what makes great northern loon dangerous to humans, their sharp beak. They can be quite aggressive when defending themselves and their family. The particular case that I heard about involving an attack on a human occurred when ornithologists were placing ID rings on the bird's legs. Countdown. Number 4. The harpy eagle. The South American harpy eagle is probably the most dangerous bird never to have killed a human. This species is one of the largest of all the eagles, just behind the Steller's sea eagle for sheer size. But where the harpy eagle may lack a couple of inches, it more than makes up for in power. A fully grown harpy eagle may weigh up to 20 pounds, 9 kilograms, and have a wingspan of over 6.5 feet, 2 meters. Traveling at speeds of up to 50 miles per hour, 70 kilometers per hour, this bird is going to cause some serious damage when it slams into its prey. However, it is the harpy eagle's talons that are its main killing implement. With claws like meat hooks measuring up to 5 inches, 13 centimeters, long and a grip strong enough to crush bones, these can effectively instantly kill the unfortunate prey. There are stories of these eagles carrying off toddlers. Although this would be completely possible, it is most likely the stuff of myth. What is known is that when a harpy eagle attacked a BBC cameraman to defend its nest, he was left almost unconscious and thankful he was wearing a Kevlar stab-proof vest. Countdown. Number 3. The Australian magpie is probably the second most dangerous bird of the country, after southern cassowary. This medium-sized bird lives in grasslands, fields, parks and gardens across most of Australia. In spring, when nesting period arrives, Australian magpies becomes very aggressive. This behavior is to protect their nest. If they found you as a threat, they would attack you fearlessly. As the habitat of Australian magpies includes residential areas, streets and parks, you need to be careful if you stay near them. If feel threatened, magpies would swoop and attack the intruders. It could end in severe skin or eye injuries. Countdown. Number 2. The flightless ostrich is the largest living bird on Earth. Native to Africa, ostriches inhabit in savannas, deserts and grasslands across the continent. A fully grown ostrich weighs up to 150 kilograms and stands 6 feet in height. At a top speed of 43 miles per hour, they are also the fastest bird in the world. But the most important thing you need to know about this powerful bird is with one kick they could kill a human. The long, powerful legs are the main weapon of an ostrich. Unlike other birds, ostriches have only 2 toes on each foot. The talons on each foot measure up to 4 inches in length. With these powerful legs, ostriches can outrun their predators. If needed, they also use powerful kicks to escape from the predators such as lion and leopards. To your surprise, a powerful kick of an ostrich could kill a lion or a human. In terms of humans, ostriches are the only bird that kills people on a regular basis. Currently around 2 or 3 people are seriously injured or killed each year by ostriches, putting them somewhere between grizzly bears and wolves statistically. Capable of disemboweling a person with a single blow. This is what apparently almost happened to country legend Johnny Cash. He kept ostriches and one day got into a fight with one. The story goes that it was only his oversized belt buckle that prevented him being cut open. Countdown. Number 1. The southern cassowary is probably the most dangerous living bird in the world. It's a bird which could definitely cause a fatal attack on humans, just like ostriches. Considering the size, southern cassowary is the second largest bird in the world. weigh between 75 to 80 kilograms and up to 5.1 feet in height. Like ostriches, the legs are the most powerful weapon of cassowaries. There are 3 toes on each leg of cassowaries. These toes are equipped with 5 inches long razor-sharp claws. So, a single strike from a southern cassowary could result in breaking of bones, critical injuries or even death. Armed with razor-sharp spurs and one of the strongest kick forces of any animal, cassowaries will not hesitate to challenge a perceived threat. Human intruders into cassowary habitat have been ripped open, disemboweled or killed instantly by the force and slicing effect of a cassowary attack. Hope you all liked our video. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. We will be back with more wonderful videos.